Please be seated.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is a case of Smith versus Lewis.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Good day. Ms. Smith, you say you've been waiting your entire life for the truth and opened your case to prove that Mr. Lewis is your biological father. You claim you are tired of his back and forth as it pertains to paternity and hope today's results will prove what you already know. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Lewis, you claim that years of doubt have caused you to question paternity, and unfortunately, you don't believe that Brittany is your daughter. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Ms. Smith, why is today so important?
Today is important to me so I can get closure, because it's always going back and forth on why he's not my father. He didn't sign my birth certificate. When he wants something, I'm his daughter. When he don't get what he wants, I'm not his daughter. He just been a big absence in my life.
And I read in the court papers that it hurts you that no one's on your birth certificate. That
Yes.
really bothers you.
Yes.
Tell the court.
It hurt me so bad because I don't want to have a family of my own, because he been denying me my whole life.
Mr. Lewis, when you hear Ms. Smith speak like this, what's your response?
Your Honor, first of all, her mom, me and her, we got to dating. Wasn't no relationship going on. It was just a hit and quit thing. It was just a hit and quit thing, that's all it was.
But there's a whole bunch of people here in this world from a hit it and quick, because you can
True.
make a baby right quick.
Right quick, that's true.
So, what
I
does
agree
that
with you.
explain?
I agree. I agree with you 100%. She's not my daughter. She's not mine. Nothing like me, nothing like me. She's not my daughter, period. She's not mine.
And so I want to understand this. You had a relationship with her mother, and you admit that. At what point did you find out she was pregnant?
Well, I had moved out of town. A friend of mine I had ran into told me that Liz was pregnant. Okay, when I came back to Cleveland, Ohio, moved back to Cleveland, Ohio, I ran into another friend of mine. He said that Liz had a daughter, baby girl, and it's supposed to be your daughter. So.
What happened?
So I got a baby. I'm a real man. I go and see my ex-wife right there. Me and her, we was together. We went up there to see what was going on. When we went up there, I remember good as day, when we went up there, it was a conflict going on between Liz and her mother, okay? So, at that time, Brittany she's about 3 days old, 3 or 4 days old.
Okay.
So, I asked Liz, let's talk, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? They ain't had nowhere to go. I took Brittany to my home.
Did you think at that time, this is my daughter, so I'm taking her?
No, I did not want Brittany to be in the system because her mother deals with the system.
That's commendable. It really is. So, Brittany, I want to understand from you, growing up, were you told your whole life that Mr. Lewis was your biological father?
Yes.
Tell me, what were you told?
My mother always told me that he was my father. She had no denial of him not being a father. She hasn't messed with nobody else. And I just feel like...
She was the neighborhood bro.
Hold on.
Excuse me.
Let's be respectful.
Excuse me.
And I just don't understand, for him to sit here today, or stand here today, and take a child that you don't think that's yours. Why would you even do that?
So how long was this? How long did you have Brittany, Mr. Lewis? How long was she in your custody?
I had Brittany, like I said, she was 4 days old until Brittany got about 10, 11, off and on, because her mother would come get her.
So wait a minute. You're saying you took care of Brittany for 10 years of her life, on and off?
On and off, ma'am, yeah.
As her father?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you call him daddy?
Yes.
So what kind of memories do you have with Mr. Lewis? What do you remember?
Him trying to be a fake father to me my whole life.
A fake father?
Why do you say a fake father? Explain. I see the
Because one
pain.
minute he was there, and the next minute he wasn't, like he was a ghost. I just don't understand how you can take somebody and treat them like they're your daughter sometimes, and then the rest of the time they're not.
Because your mother should have
And
came forward and said something.
he always
That's why.
stood me up. Made me wait 25 years to get a test. I've been trying to pay for a test. He wouldn't do it.
Wow.
So, Mr. Lewis, this is interesting to me because if in fact you truly believe you are not Miss Smith's biological father and she's asking you over and over again to get a test, if you're that sure, why not take the test so you can get the clarity?
Your
She
Honor,
says you were avoiding the test.
Your Honor, I never avoided no test. I never avoided no test. If that was the case, I would have took the test. You know who her father is? Could you get this to her, please?
Actual cases.
Her car had come through and slammed me up against the toolbox.
There was a torpedo coming at my face.
Personal injury court. Cases everyone's going to be talking about.
Jerome, let me see Mr. Lewis's evidence, please.
And Your
Thank
Honor, you
you.
tell me.
Sorry.
You look at her and you tell
This is
me.
a photo of a man.
Yes. That's the man that's the man. Yeah, tell me about it, Your Honor. Yeah, tell
You
me about it.
believe this is her biological father?
That is her father. You know why I say that? Because that's for the simple fact, because I caught him and her mom having sex.
First of all, how do you know this man?
That is my great uncle. I pulled up in the yard, family house. The door was cracked, it was open. I walk in. The bed is sitting right there, right in front of the door. It's a small apartment. Smacking. They getting it. Next thing I know, he hear the door open. He turn around and look and see me. She raised her head up. All I did was look and shook my head and walked out.
Wait, so Mr. Lewis, you're saying you walked in and she was in bed with your uncle,
Yes, ma'am.
and you believe Miss Smith's father is your uncle?
Tell me what they look like. That's
Miss Smith, have you ever heard this before?
No.
She should know. She should know.
I just feel like he should just man up and really just take full responsibility of his actions, because I didn't ask to be here.
And you know what, Your Honor? If that's the case, if she's my daughter, yes, I will stand up. I want her in my life.
You
If
shouldn't
she's
deny
mine.
nobody if you don't have facts first.
But that's her dad right there. That's her dad right
So, Mr. Lewis, do you agree with Miss Smith's testimony that you were inconsistent raising her? She said sometimes you were there, sometimes you were ghost.
Yeah, that's true.
Why is that? Was
Yeah.
it because of the doubt?
It was because of the doubt, and plus I was in and out of town. I stayed in Cleveland. I got family in Georgia. Moved down here to Georgia, you know. So yes, I was gone. Yes, I was. I was gone. But she was getting things from her mother. Her mother was pumping her head up with things, you know, pumping her head up with things instead of telling the real deal that she wasn't nothing but a street hood. You know, I mean, that was it. That's her father right there, though.
Well, I mean, I need you to stop putting her mother down because you slept with her.
Well, yeah.
And-
yeah, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So therefore,
Yes, I did.
Okay, so let's get that straight.
Okay,
and
but-
so let's not downgrade a woman in the courtroom unnecessarily, because at the end of the day, Miss Smith, your mother maintained without a doubt that Mr. Lewis was your biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
She never told you any different?
No.
You were consistently over at his home with his ex-wife. You were there.
Yes.
So tell Mr. Lewis, what do you want today? Tell him.
If he is my
Turn
father,
to him and tell him.
if you are my father, I want you to sign my birth certificate. And I don't want nothing else besides that.
We'll soon find out.
So, Ms. Smith, you've brought two witnesses. I'd like to hear from them. Ms. Moore, will you please stand and step over to the podium? And Ms. Lewis, please step up to the podium. Ms. Moore, I'd like to ask you, what do you know about this case?
He had brought me his daughter. He told me he had a daughter. And I seen Brittany for the first time, and I said, wow, she looked just like you.
And just to be clear, you are Mr. Lewis's ex-wife.
Yes, I am. And I start, consuming that what he said, this was his daughter. So I took care of her for a long time.
Did he tell you when he brought you the baby, this is my daughter or this might be my daughter?
He said it was his daughter.
All right.
Oh.
You never looked at her and said, well, no, she doesn't look like you to me. She's not yours. You
Sir.
didn't doubt it?
Several
No, I
times.
did not. I doubted several times, but I didn't really doubt it because she looked like him.
Ms. Lewis?
Hi.
Thank you for joining us. What's your relationship to Ms. Smith?
She is my sister. And the reason why I say that is because, my dad, he good at that. As in, he got a paternity test.
For the record, I just want to be clear. You are Mr. Lewis's
Yes.
daughter.
Oh,
Yes.
that's my baby. Yeah.
And Ms. Moore is your mother.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And so you say Brittany, Ms. Smith, is your sister.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you said that clearly.
Yes.
Please explain to the
Where
court.
at?
Because first of all, Your Honor, he is good at doing that. As in, he had got a paternity test with me, and it's so hard. It's so hard to explain because,
See, you can't even say it.
Because it's
No, that ain't
it's
true.
just so sad. Cause she like I said, because I really grew up with Brittany, and it's sad because
I could hear the pain in your voice.
yes, cause
Why are you so hurt? Tell the court. Because I can see it.
I love Brittany to death, and I just want her to stop feeling like she alone, and she not alone. He put us through the same thing that you going through. He put us through the same thing, and it's sad because he's saying he's so much a real man, but how you such a real man? But look at you doing to your own kids. It hurts. So it hurt a lot. It really do.
Still be my daughter.
And I hope Brittany understand that no matter what,
She still
she's
be
gonna
my
always
daughter.
be my sister, no matter what, Brittany. I promise you. No matter
She'll
what.
always,
I
no
love
matter
you.
what, she'll always be my daughter.
I love you.
And I accept her that way.
Yeah, she's been around since she was 2-3 years up. 2-3 days, I'm pretty sure.
Brittany, how does it feel in this moment to stand between two beautiful women, say, regardless, you're still going to be their family, and yet I can see from your reaction that you feel isolated and alone?
I just feel so numb to the point where my whole body just feel like it's flatline.
You've been waiting for 25 years.
Yes.
You've had this doubt. You can't remember a time when you didn't have this doubt,
No.
and you've had to live with it.
Yes.
No child and no adult should have to live with the pain of this kind of doubt. That's what paternity secrets and paternity issues do. And that's why we're here to get down to the bottom of it. I have the results for you. Jerome, may I have the envelope, please? These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Smith versus Lewis, when it comes to 25-year-old Brittany Smith, it has been determined by this court. If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Mr. Lewis, you are not the father.
Bam!
God.
Tie down. That's our father right there. That's him right there.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Are you all right? You truly thought this was your biological father.
And you know what, Your Honor, and it's so bad because Brittany, she used to call and disrespect me, and now she can't get mad at me no more. Who can she get mad at now? Her mother.
Listen, Mr. Lewis,
I'm just-
Mr. Lewis,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
you're doing too much. Because you know what? You had a part to play in this. So you're not gonna walk out of here with your cape on like you was the hero. Because the real truth is, you had a part in this. And now that it has played out in the way that you testified, the truth is what you said has been proven in this court. You are not her biological father, but this is not the time.
I understand.
This is not the time.
I understand.
All right?
I understand.
For you to bring up the past, because we want to support and empower Brittany in this present moment.
Yes.
Understandable.
Mr. Lewis, I need to ask you this. You say this is your great uncle. Do you have a way to reach him? Is he still...
My uncle, he's deceased, ma'am.
Oh.
He's deceased.
Brittany, I'm so sorry, but the truth is always the best closure we can have.
Yeah.
Because it sets us on the right path. I want you all to take advantage of the counseling and the resources.
Thank you.
I wish you the very, very best. Court is adjourned.